Hello, Volkswagen India. My name is Morgan Sauer, and I will be presenting to you today a 2013 to 2014 digital ad campaign. Here is the overview of what I will be going through today, everything from the executive summary down to the conclusion. Starting off with our executive summary, Volkswagen India launched in 2007 and has grown since then, introducing multiple car models and breaking clutter with advertising and engaging the Indian population. One problem that VW has is that your advertising has been the same appeal and objective and is really holding you back from growth. Additional research and diagrams show that VWI must move forward and use these social media marketing and forums to raise up advocates for your brand. The Volkswagen Jetta is going to be the focus product for the 2013-2014 campaign. The Jetta holds a unique position in the market as it is not only stylish on the exterior and interior, but offers multiple safety components to keep consumers protected while driving. The proposed campaign holds objectives of ultimately increasing test drive requests, increasing sales, and increasing followers across social media channels. The creative concept is launching a blog that will be an addition to VWI's website, but first creating a campaign that will engage current Jetta owners entitled #NowMyJetta. Jetta owners will be asked to post about what they love most about their car and are encouraged to get creative as possible. The responses will generate electronic word of mouth and raise up advocates for your brand. The campaign will have a new approach, testimonials. The primary form of advertising will be through VWI's social media platforms. However, it will also use display banners on other websites. The total estimated cost for the campaign will be INR 2 million. This campaign is going to be worth the investment and overall achieve the short-term and long-term objectives due to the impressions served and the electronic word-of-mouth generated. The social media #NowMyJetta campaign will run from January 2013 to April 2013, and then the blog will launch in May 2013 and will be highlighted through December 2013. This campaign will assist VWI in the path of growth via your social media channels despite the decline in the industry. Volkswagen India was first introduced in India with the Passat in 2007 and started manufacturing new models such as the Polo and Vento since then. VWI's other products were imported and even assembled in India in the following years. In the automotive industry in the coming years, there is a downhill trend of sales occurring. To beat this stigma, VWI has planned on allocating assets to digital marketing mediums to build its brand. You have built your brand around an innovative experimental image where you promote your products to consumers creatively. VWI holds record engagement rates for the automotive industry, 6.74% to be exact, and has an outstanding job in creating brand awareness, interest, and desire for your products. VWI has launched 3 large campaigns in which you have promoted increasing engagement and your product, the Jetta. Planet Volkswagen was your first huge campaign released. It was an interactive website launched in 2011. The impressions delivered throughout all the websites from this campaign exceeded the bought impressions or clicks, making the delivered percentage upwards of 100%. The total website views, visits, and page views reached 1.1 million and 1.7 million respectively. The total cost for the campaign was INR 24 million. However, there were some ineffective concerns. Planet Volkswagen presented multiple aspects of the brand. However, VW Junior was ineffective. Because this campaign was launched on banners on sites such as MSN and Siffy, kids would not have been looking here or feel enticed to click on the advertisements. This could have been placed on kids' gaming sites to gather more of your younger audience. Here is to the right a full campaign analysis on Planet Volkswagen, everything from the product attributes to the co-native aspects. Moving on to the #AnythingForJetta campaign. The #AnythingForJetta campaign was a giveaway of a free Jetta to see how far consumers would go to receive this free car. Impressions for this campaign were over 15 million for display and 15 million for ad networks. The total campaign delivery was 2% more than actual bought impressions. The total number of clicks delivered was upwards of 224,000 and upwards of 10 million unique users were reached throughout all portals. There were 707 cars sold. However, there were some ethical responsibility concerns because if a consumer took the campaign too far and ended up injuring themselves, Volkswagen could have gotten a lot of public relation concerns and even been in legal trouble as well. The third and final campaign was the Jetta TSI YouTube test drive. This was released to increase leads for test drives for the Jetta. This campaign was the first where delivered impressions didn't always exceed bought impressions. There was still a high click-through rate of 74% and a reach of 21 million unique users, as opposed to a 10 million planned. There was the highest click performance on Google and YouTube, and there was a result of 465 test drive requests and 110 cars sold. There is a questionable print ad because this is a digital campaign and it was focused on the YouTube test drive that a print ad might have been ineffective or a waste of resources. To the right, again, there is seen the full creative brief. Moving on to the situational analysis, the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats discussed in the coming slides can be combined in a TOWS analysis to provide insight to what strategies can be used moving forward. Furthermore, VWI must move forward in your campaign objectives. Instead of focusing on increasing brand awareness, VWI must move forward to creating sales and raising up advocates. A current SWOT analysis of VWI shows the multiple ways VWI can benefit and plan to avoid certain threats that are happening in the market. The internal strengths of VWI include promoting innovative marketing that drives consumers to knowledge and brand awareness. VWI also has the strength of holding record engagement rates across social media, which are the highest in the automotive industry. VWI utilizes third-party servers to make sure impressions are served completely, which overall aids in making sure budget is being used properly. VWI optimizes your website for long-term marketing, which eases the experience for consumers. The internal weaknesses of VWI include that you are very selective in advertising, so you could be missing potential consumers. VWI also focuses on brand keywords when paying for impressions in searches, not for competition or other categories as your policy states. There are also ethical concerns that came up in the #AnythingForJetta campaign that may have harmed the company's public relations and consumer perspective. VWI also has a failing integrated CRM system that needs to be updated to reach the full potential of reaching consumers. Moving on to the external opportunities, India has 73 million internet users, which is a big population VWI could be reaching to. In addition, social networking sites increased in reach from previous years, and it's on the incline. Online advertising is also expected to grow 30 to 40% in 2011 and 2012. It is known that 65% of Indians use the internet as the first place to research for audio-related purchases, and there is 84% registered growth of the audio vertical on Google search. Next, external threats. The automotive industry in India is on the decline trend for the next coming years. Automobile companies also have increased their online budget by 20 to 35%, while the largest automotive brand in India increased its digital media expenditure by 20%. Here is a recommended TOWS analysis, which I'm not going to go in detail too much, but you can see that our strategies include engaging tactics such as using online forums and social media and engaging consumers through conversations about their products despite the decline in the automotive industry. We have to start focusing on competition categories as well, as Indians are using the internet to research audio-related purchases. And you must dismiss taking risk and think logically and analytically for the daunting decline in the coming years. You must run research before launching campaigns to eliminate any negative setbacks, such as ethical concerns, which could be a huge waste of money, especially when the budget is tight. The AIDAA model shows how VWI has already done an outstanding job in awareness, interest, and desire. It is important that VWI move to social media marketing and forums where you can grow in action and advocacy for VWI. This should be a long-term goal for VWI to create and raise up advocates for the brand and dedicated customers. Moving on to the product market focus. The Volkswagen Jetta is going to be the focus product for the 2013-2014 campaign. Volkswagen must target Indian men between the ages of 25 to 44 years old to engage with this campaign. There are many cultural standards that VWI must be wary of, such as family life, religious beliefs, and behavior. Here we have an image of our consumer persona, Raj Patel. VWI's target market consumers are geographically located in Asia throughout the country of India. They are men between the ages of 25 to 44 years old. According to trusted sites, Hofstede Insights, and Cultural Atlas, the following information is accurate in terms of describing VWI's targeted consumer. India is a masculinity society in terms of power and success, where individuals will show off their successes. Our target market after purchasing will want to show off their new Volkswagen in their communities and through social media channels. Family is also a very important concept, as many times individual concerns are not the first priority over family matters. This is especially important in terms of advertising the Jetta's safety features. Karma is a term that is incorporated into society through religion, as consumers believe that actions always come with consequences. Our target consumers will make sure that their actions and deeds are in favor of accumulating money for a car. Behaviorally, Volkswagen will target consumers with individualist motives. The target market wants to buy a car that will achieve a personal goal and self-fulfillment. The consumer will be active across various social media platforms, including Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. And you can look here at the consumer profile for more information. Moving on to the marketing program, this is where we will really discuss the campaign. The product that we will be focused on for increasing test drives and sales for VWI in the 2013-2014 year is the Volkswagen Jetta, which released in 2011. Unfortunately, the hashtag Anything for Jetta campaign did not highlight any product benefits of the Jetta, but rather focused on consumers' want for a free car. The benefits of the Jetta were displayed in the Jetta TSI YouTube test drive campaign, however, that include a TSI engine, 6 airbags, an 8-way adjustable driver's seat, ESP, ABS, rain sensor, and front and rear parking sensors. According to carblogindia.com, the new 2011 Volkswagen Jetta is not only equipped with high-quality protective gear, as stated above, but also features a comfortable interior. The interior is made for customers with seats, the steering wheel, gear shift, and handbrake grip covered in quality leather. The seat's height adjusts to the driver's liking, and there are multiple storage spaces in the armrest and on the headliner. The glove compartment is illuminated and also has the ability to be locked. There is an aux and 8 speakers throughout the car, as well as a RCD 510 touchscreen music system with a CD player. There are AC vents in the rear for backseat comfort and multiple climatic settings. The exterior is slick and clean and comes in multiple colors: candy white, reflex silver, toffee brown, deep black pearl, platinum gray, and silver leaf. Next, moving on to customer value proposition. The consumer's main problem is finding the right car that fits their lifestyle that is reliable. As seen above, our target market also wants to buy a car that symbolizes success and even status in society. This problem connects to our product because the Jetta offers reliable safety features as well as a classic exterior look. VWI is also a now well-established brand in India in the eyes of consumers because of the engagement it received from the hashtag Anything Jetta and the Jetta TSI YouTube test drive campaigns. Here are the short-term and long-term objectives for the campaign. We hope to have 7,000 test drive requests by June 2013 throughout all dealerships. We hope to have 10,000 new followers throughout Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. In the term of 1 year, we hope to increase sales by 15%, launch a new blog on the website by 2014, have an overall engagement rate of 3.25%, and create an integrated CRM system. There also is hope to be 2,000 Jetta car sales by December 2013, and we hope to achieve a click-through rate of 85% by the end of the campaign. VWI will be launching a brand new blog. The blog is the ultimate end goal and will be a low-cost addition to the VWI's website that feature model statistics, benefits, features, and consumer reviews updated monthly. Salespeople at Volkswagen dealerships will know the blog and point to consumers in that direction to help guide for further resources needed. This will be a source that will help VWI target the right consumer and provide unique product positionings. To start off the launch of the new blog in the 2013-2014 year, VWI first wants to hear from current Volkswagen Jetta owners to help promote the pre-launch of the blog. First, there will be a teaser launch to spark interest of what will be coming. A teaser ad will be placed on the social media platforms only. These types of ads spark an element of surprise and interest in what may be coming and may also attract more followers, as you want to make sure you don't miss out. This is highly effective in gaining followers and entices users. This advertisement will be placed on VWI's social media platforms Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Next, creatives will be released via the social media platforms as well as through banners. Participants will be asked to tweet, post, and share pictures of their Volkswagen Jetta and what makes the Jetta a perfect choice of car. This can be anything from naming their car, what they love about the engine or safety features, what adventures they've been on, etc. The incentive for the consumers to engage with this and share their testimonials is that they may be featured on VWI's main social media as well as a commercial that will feature real-life consumers' responses to launch the new blog. This is a storyboard for the final video advertisement. The final video will be played countrywide, making sure everyone knows about VWI's new blog and what consumers are saying about the Jetta. This campaign relates to VWI's target consumer because the purchasers will love to show their Jetta off, as well as potential consumers will get to hear and be convinced that the Jetta is the right car for them. Playing off of VWI's hashtag anything for Jetta, this campaign will use the hashtag #NowMyJetta. This campaign has the objective of showing consumers that the Jetta is the car they need. It fits into various lifestyles and has multiple benefits. The executional framework is testimonial, as VWI will ask current VWI Jetta owners to share what they admire about their car and advocate for the brand. These testimonials spread through electronic word of mouth, and in the finale, a video that will air across all of India. The unpaid testimonials have high credibility as they are not being enticed to say their opinion but can give the honest truth. The leverage points for the advertisements will be seeing that consumers find true security and happiness with their Jetta. The personal values top the consumer will be comfortable life, inner peace, security, self-fulfillment, and personal accomplishment. The target market will be males 25 to 44 years old throughout India. The audience will be shown how the Jetta plays into owners' lives and can imagine what it can do for them. These creatives will capture the audience and lead to conversions of posting about your Jetta. The creatives will be run through us, Gray Digital, to ensure the content is trendy and on brand. VWI is going to be promoting the Volkswagen Jetta all throughout the country of India to the target consumer. The Jetta model will be sold at dealerships throughout the country so that users will be able to test drive and check out the model for themselves. VWI has done most of your advertising on the Jetta using Twitter, Yahoo, Google search ads, etc. However, moving forward, VWI must plan for the future outlook of the company and utilize their social media platforms, primarily Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Using these platforms will help save money for the company and draw in the target consumer to action. In addition, salespeople at the Volkswagen dealerships will take part in our campaign and promote the campaign through conversations with potential buyers. The salespeople will point the consumers to the blog to be able to do personal research and comparisons of models. The salespeople will also tell buyers to write reviews about their purchased car to help future consumers. The primary form of advertising will be through VWI's social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. The ads will be paid on a timely schedule with impression rates that align with the objectives for this campaign. The rates and costs will be associated in the next few slides. This campaign helps current VWI consumers to be the advocate stage and also helps potential consumers that will be pushed into the buying stage as they do their research and listen to peers. After further analyzing VWI's past campaigns, your numbers were able to be broken down to estimated and average prices per impressions bought. The totals were found by working backwards from the given total costs and total impressions of the analyzed campaigns. Using the cost and impressions bought, the average CPM and CPC was found for VWI's 3 past campaigns. The total impressions bought with the given information were then totaled as well as the total for the past 3 campaigns, over 110 million, and the total for all campaigns, over 41 million INR, was calculated as well. From this, we found a number that will be used to estimate the cost for CPM and CPC, which is 38 cents, and these numbers will be used in the 2013 to 2014 #NowMyJetta campaign. The figure to the left shows which sites and how many impressions we will suggest buying for this campaign. These impressions total up to 5,340,000, but actual impressions are highly likely going to exceed the buys, as such has been routine in the past. The banner ads will be bought as CPM on Google, Yahoo, and MSN, as these sites have in the past campaigns offered the highest clicks, impressions, and overall engagement. The social media posts concerning the rules of the Jetta blog campaign and also the end blog launch video will have bought impressions on YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. The total estimated cost for the campaign will be INR 2 million. This campaign is going to be worth the investment and overall achieve the short-term and long-term objectives due to the impressions served and the electronic word-of-mouth generated. When looking at the forecasted results in the middle picture, the clicks and impressions are in the millions, serving an estimate of over 5 million clicks and over 6 million impressions. The estimated click-through rate will reach the goal, becoming 80.85%. When analyzing the given statistics for the Jetta TSI YouTube test drive campaign, we can use these numbers as well to project the future test drives and cars sold from the hashtag #NowMyJetta campaign. As seen in the image to the right, the estimated test drive request is over 8,000 and the estimated car sales is almost 2,000. The hashtag NowMyJetta campaign will run from January 2013 to April 2013, and then the blog will launch in May 2013 and be highlighted through December 2013. The teaser ad for hashtag NowMyJetta will be launched in mid-January. Then, 2 weeks later, the rules via social media and banners will release in early February. Throughout the months of March to April, Volkswagen will be reposting what your consumers are saying and reposting responses. In June, the commercial will air via YouTube. This will ensure that the campaign is running to its fullest potential throughout the entire year. The repetitiveness and EWAM from current Jetta consumers will crowd social media. In conclusion, after analyzing all of the above information, the next steps for VWI is clear. Digital media is only growing and will set VWI on the path of growth in the coming years. VWI can use the internet to be the key driver for conversions, such as the number of test drives and sales. VWI has already done an outstanding job in breaking clutter and engaging your fans. VWI can integrate your social media platforms, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube, within campaigns, but also use it to the efficiency of everyday life. VWI should be confident heading forward that this plan will set them on a path of success by raising up advocates for your brand and helping potential consumers feel swayed to purchase. Please reach out and contact me for any further questions, and thank you for listening today.